Something I used to have a real problem with was beating myself up after events or, things had happened. So I'd walk around with a big stick like I was hitting myself over the head. So maybe I'd been to a meeting and either not spoken up when I thought I should have, or spoken up and said something that I felt was stupid. Or a biggie, like I remember doing an interview that just went where my head turned to cotton wool and I swore it was going to scar me for life. And you can think like that, or you can think, okay, what am I going to do with that? So this tip is about how to develop a growth mindset. So instead of getting stuck in failure and feeling crap about yourself, it's about how can I learn something from that and grow. So a growth mindset is about practicing thinking differently so you can shift from victim to somebody that grows and develops and becomes better and better every day. And it's actually simpler than you might think. I had a client that I've worked with over the last year that would have been straight into the doldrums after everything. I always would have thought the worst. And after working with her for a little while on this, with the techniques I'm going to show you, she now thinks completely differently. She's just gone through the hardest period of her work life, and instead of being, woe is me, everything's rubbish, she's now like, do you know what? I've learned so much in that. It's really going to help me in my next job, and I'm really excited about what I can do with this. So it is powerful stuff. And it's simply about, first of all, catching yourself on. So a bit like Jim McDonald might say on Coronation Street, catch yourself on, Elizabeth. And thinking, hearing yourself getting into that space and going, hold on a minute, stop. I don't want to think like that. So you ask yourself a question. So what have I learned from this? So that didn't go as well as I would have liked, but what have I learned? What could I do differently next time? And what's this going to help me do in the future? And when you shift your brain from ruminating, getting annoyed about something, to the future and taking action, it has a really transformational impact on you. So what I want you to do every day, it's a good thing to ask yourself, what have I learned today? How can I use that in the future? And that will really help you build the habit. And then when something bad does happen, something doesn't go your way, make sure you activate that thoughtful part of the brain and say, okay, that's happened, what can I do now?